But she gets another win here today in the women's competition. I would say it's all over Red Rover with Brie Masters. She is the red hot favourite. Jack, it's one of our favourite times of the day. And of course, as we take a look at our final, it's got the Australian champion and the current series champion in here right now. So this is going to be an absolute stellar start.
Three Victorian girls line up on home soil or home sand, and they'll be looking to take it to Brie Masters in the Beach Flags pit. But will they be quick enough to take on the overall champion so far?
Yeah, we haven't seen Cardi, Larkin and Russo so far. So good to see the locals, and this is the Australian champion, Alex Rampoldi. Her sister's in this one as well, Leah Rampoldi, so don't get them mixed up. And this is our overall point score winner, Brie Masters. She's as fast as lightning. Very late down onto the sand for Britt Brymer there, the only Currumbin competitor, so we're not used to seeing this so far. Usually we've got 2 or 3 Currumbin, 2 or 3 Kurrawa, a couple of North Cronulla, but a few interesting caps we haven't seen so far. And of course one from Alexandra Headland, Mia McWilliam. Off and away, very quick and very even early on, and on the bottom side there, very quick from Rampoldi, and it looks like maybe McWilliam from Alexandra Headland. She will miss out because that bottom side went like lightning.
Well, they certainly did. There was plenty of speed early on. Brie Masters was up extremely quick. We see Mia McWilliam to her left-hand side, up way too slow. Looks to go right across the field. I'm not sure what she was looking at, and that's the big hit out there. The big hitters of this competition, Brie Masters and Alex Rampoldi. They go head-to-head, and unfortunately, it's Mia McWilliam from Alexandra Headlands who's heading home.
Alex Rampoldi had Brie Masters for speed there. She thought she could go away. And Emily Cardi there from Mordialloc. This is her first run this summer in the Ocean 6 series. And, well, caught in between a couple of big guns there, the likes of Brittany Brymer and Brie Masters. And I think, yeah, early on, Rampoldi thought she could knock Masters out, make life a little bit easier for herself later on in the competition. So we'll see how that one plays out. And McWilliam really was the one who suffered. So it is Masters closest to the screen. Brymer 2 inside her. This is Cardi from Mordialloc. Off and away, quick across the board, but even more so on the outside there. Still Rampoldi, Masters. Oh, and it looks like Hayley Russo was going to miss out, but she did the seagulling, picked that one up, and we send home Stephanie Larkin from Anglesey.
Well, as we have a look at the replay, Rampoldi was extremely quick, and the girls make their way across the pit. There's the girl from Mordialloc. She's working very fast and up extremely quick, but also down the bottom end, we saw a little bit of congestion, and that's where Stephanie Larkin from Anglesey came unstuck, and Hayley Russo from Mentone grabbed herself a flag.
Just like this, we'll see it. Oh, the seagull there. She dives on that flag like it's a hot chip and stays alive. So McWilliam and Larkin are gone. We've still got 2 locals in the competition at the moment. Russo from Mentone, Mordialloc, Cardi, Emily Cardi, Britt Brymer, Leah and Alex Rampoldi, and of course, Miss Brie Masters. Here we are riding on with Hayley Russo from Mentone. Not a cap we see a whole lot of, and good to see them come out and support the Ocean 6 series, the crew there from Mentone. Britt Brymer from Currumbin, we see that cap a little bit more. The judges are ready. Heads down. Off and away, very quick on the outside once again. It looks like our 2, well, favourites have gone absolutely flying. And Hayley Russo, after the seagull in round 2, goes home in round 3. Just didn't have the girls for speed. And on the outside, Rampoldi and Masters were flying.
When you're between Brymer and Rampoldi, it's extremely hard to make it fast, and she just didn't have the speed in the turn, left behind across the beach pit, and unfortunately she heads home.
Yeah, good stuff here. Well, almost kicks the flag out of the way. That would have made it tough stuff for Brittany Brymer, but no problems at all. So we've got 1 local, and I think she's become the crowd favourite here, Emily Cardi from Mordialloc. That's her closest to the screen. Alex Rampoldi alongside her, Brittany Brymer, Leah Rampoldi and Brie Masters at the top. So she's in rare air here, Emily Cardi. How long will she stay alive? I'd expect the 2 Rampoldi girls to close up on Brittany Brymer, or maybe this is the real run here. Masters and Rampoldi on the bottom side, 1st and 2nd at the Aussies last year. Heads down. Off and away, very quick on the bottom here. Cardi's going to have to do something special to stay in this one. She doesn't have the speed, and we say goodbye to all the locals, and just like that, it is an all New South Wales and Queensland affair. I thought for a second there, Rampoldi, well, she was going to push very, very hard. They big bump there from Bree Masters, and very tough stuff, and incredibly, Bree Masters' dad coaches the Rampoldi girls down at North Cronulla, so it's a real, they know each other inside out, and a real close affair here in the Beach Flags.
The Masters use the body, Josh, and one thing I find quite interesting is this cooler weather has called for Bryma to pull on the tights, as has one of the Rampoldi sisters. So the cooler air makes sure these girls are staying warm. They don't want to do any injuries by getting too cold, so making sure they've got their leg warmers on to keep them moving fast.
Good equipment choice there from a couple of the girls. Alex Rampoldi hasn't bothered, Bree Masters neither. They are doing it the traditional way. Here, the four girls are down. Leah Rampoldi, Alex Rampoldi, Britt Bryma, and Bree Masters. Expect the Rampoldi girls to go left once they turn, put the pressure on the two from Queensland, off and away, very, very quick there. Alex Rampoldi goes across. They both cut Bryma off. Bree Masters went right late to try and really end Alex Rampoldi's day, but Britt Bryma didn't have them for pace, and that's how easily you can go home.
Well, you see Bree Masters up very quick, and she heads right straight away. That gets her in front of Britt Bryma, and it's the Rampoldi girls who are very quick. They come across the back. It's a bit of a scissor there, a chop and change, and the girls all get themselves a flag. The Rampoldi sisters and Bree Masters go through to the next round.
Masters, Rampoldi, and Rampoldi. I have one guess on who's going to gang up in this final run here. You get through this one, you're into the final, but Bree Masters has got all the work to do. The Rampoldi girls would have practiced this day in, day out. Leah closest to us, Alex in the middle. She's the Australian champion. Bree Masters, the Australian silver medalist and the current series leader. At the top of the screen, the left-hand side, the girls are going to go left. They're going to push Masters, and I expect a massive bump from Bree Masters. She uses her physicality, her height, to her advantage in Beach Flags. We're in for a cracker here. Off and away, Rampoldi immediately goes to Masters. Bump, 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 in and away. Masters gets there. Alex Rampoldi steals it from Leah, and just like that, there'll be a fight in the car ride on the way home. Leah Rampoldi finishes in third. Alex Rampoldi gets a flag, and she'll go head-to-head in a replay at the national title.
Well, the Fairhaven round has gone exactly as we would have assumed. It's Masters versus the Rampoldi sisters, with Leah Rampoldi going home. Alex Rampoldi pinballed by Bree Masters. She gets shot out in front of her sister Leah and grabs that flag with the right hand.
Tough stuff there for the Rampoldi family, but this is the race we all came to see. Bree Masters, the current series leader. Alex Rampoldi, the current Australian champion. Two girls, one flag, maximum points on offer. And just like this, if Bree Masters can pick it up, it's almost all over Red Rover. So Alex Rampoldi has the added pressure of keeping her series chances alive. Here we go. Expect a big bump. Rampoldi's got the speed. Masters has got the size. It's two different tactics and only one flag. Round 4 of Fairhaven. And you can see they're very, very jumpy. And they're set. Off and away, quick turn, very even. They come together now. Masters, she's going to go in front. She gets the flag. Oh, she's got to find it. And what about that? They both dived over the top of the flag. Masters was the quickest to turn. I think Alex Rampoldi just gave up on it ever so slightly, but talk us through the replay, Jack.
Well, Masters up very quick. It was probably Rampoldi with the early edge, but Masters, she matched Rampoldi for speed, which probably the first time we've ever seen that. Comes across, uses the body, but the flag goes underneath. Find the buried treasure. Who's going to pick it up out of the sand? Masters uses the body, rolls over, flag underneath, and there it is. Thank you very much, Bree Masters takes the win.
Dusts it off like a paleontologist and picks it up like the prize it is. Bree Masters, maximum points in the overall point score of the female flags competition. Rampoldi and Rampoldi round out the podium. Great job ahead of Bryma, Cardi, Russo, Larkin and McWilliam.